Hi, pile one. Let's see what messages we have for pile one. 10 of waters, this is. Okay. So you get the 9 of cups. I think this is a 9 of cups. This is the most crowded 9 of cups ever. Feel someone is dreaming. Someone is dreaming a dream of this, of a 10 of cups. But it's, yeah, someone is dreaming a dream of. But they are surrounded by some cattiness, some people who are keeping an eye on them. Is it beneficial for them? I think it's supportive for sure. It looks like someone is watching out for you. Someone, you feel at least so that someone is looking at you. What you're wishing upon is freedom. Do I have to say it? You're wishing something else than your current situation. This is like in the room, this is in the ocean. There is a huge difference in where you are and where your dreams lie. So there's a difference in that. Let's see more. Okay. So, is this dream so far away? I don't think so. I feel that you are. The two fives and the hanged man. You are in middle of two situations. One where you're handling some dishonesty. This can be about you. This can be about someone else. And one where you're dealing with depression. So dishonesty and depression both are like tough cycles to as such be in, though you feel safe and everything, but there is a overall feeling that things are keeping you stuck. Like you feel that way. You feel I'm not able to move because of what my life has brought me towards. And yeah, here though I feel you really have a good communication right now. You have friendships, you have communication. You kind of need to believe in things to have the clarity that you need. This is a good time to heal. And things are hidden. So you can be the hangman with the moon. This is like, a person is split into two. And when they think of the future, it's beautiful. When they think of the past, it's ugly. And when they think of the present, it's stuck. Someone is like stuck in a cycle. And this has to do with love, though it's beautiful. It is beautiful. It is all, but the way you feel, maybe the speed is not the same as you would want. Maybe you still have to learn something. Well, you do have to learn something. This is a hangman. There is some, like shower happening in this area of life where you're satisfied and happy, which you have to see. So get in touch with your spirituality, one. Like get in touch with your subconscious to know what is up. These are both Pisces cards. So the waters, well, even that, there's a lot of water in this reading. And water, air. Yeah, that's about it. This reading is just water and air. And mostly water. So a lot about emotions. You feel clarity regarding your emotion, it seems now. Yeah, and the clarity lies, I think just one more card here. Clarity lies in allowing yourself to feel it all. Vulnerability. Clarity lies in vulnerability. How much you're able to like put yourself out there. And so this seems like a love reading, a reading on love connections. Five. We have one more five. There is definitely some, trickery going on. There is someone knows what they should not know. This is about some defensive, you're defensive about something you did or you are. Defensiveness is not easy right now. Like, it's not allowing you to be vulnerable, to find your true something. Oh god, this is like some nasty person from past also. This can be that. Well, like, who is sitting in your subconscious, still dictating your moves, your ability to understand things, your you'll move towards a more less abstract state. You will soon move towards a less abstract state. Right now, though, it's a lot about comparison. You will move towards taking care of the self. I do feel this moon has some messages for you which you have to kind of harness. This is a case of distorted feminine. This is simply a case of distorted feminine. Now, this feminine can be inside of you or outside of you, but distorted feminine is that which is not sure what is giving and what is receiving and how to receive, and is not available to receive. It's like not extending a hand to receive is what, because you feel that only giving is the way. If you just give into a situation, that's how you can breed results. There is no way I can just sit back and receive, and even if that causes other things to become like unbearable sometimes, or maybe even some lies surface. This is like ooh, someone is on a battlefield with the self, and they are intense. This energy is intense. So, what is the final results in this battlefield? Do we need to know something today? Are we just discussing a case? What do you need to know? Let's ask that. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Pile 1, the receiver of this reading, who is in these happenings, what do they need to know? Prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. Blue dragons from the Palladius. Like, heart healing with the. Okay. This is so similar to the moon card. I feel that this is talking about, receiving what you are actually receiving from the universe. There's some healing that you're receiving. This dream of yours that we began this reading with is something that you believe in and that you achieve with the source healing, accept the heart activation. Give and receive heart healings. You can do it. You are not someone who's hurt, or, as I said, become ready to receive. You have to extend that hand to be able to receive. And this is about a healed masculine for me in this reading. This is about healing the masculine in you, whichever gender you may belong to. You have to balance the fact, you have to balance your day and night, basically your dreams and night. Like, you have to balance that. You have to take care of yourself in such a way that you're not disregarding all the dreams that you have in the night, by which I mean that you are taking care of the fact that you have some goals, you have some hope in life, you have something you're receiving, and it is still to come into reality, to like manifest in front of you. You have all that hope and reasoning to go on, and voice and put your voice out there. Create your own blueprint, create your own path that you want to walk. So there are definitely some adjustments are required within your environment, but there are 2 5s already there. With the Hangman, yes, it may look stuck. The situation is not feeling stuck. It's demanding a lot out of you, okay? Don't let the past hold you back. This is some enlightenment. That's a south node. That's like the it's like the good stuff in life, like things which make a person a good person. That's how I understand south node in personality. So you have to kind of trust those things within yourself, this heart activation, the understanding the bigger picture, that you are connected with the whole, and there is a mental realm in which all of us are sitting together. So there is that oneness space, and if you put something into that oneness space, it will manifest in this life. So if you are putting dishonesty there, you need to like stop doing that. If you're putting deliberately going there and analyzing your past and then making your future into a bit salty one, like why are you doing that? So whatever your mental realm is where you are dwelling and realizing all these notes that you're making in your spirituality are important. This is a good reading. Show the world the real you. But how to? How to show the world the real you? What do you mean? Give me a tarot clarification for this. What is the real? King of Rods. This is the card for the source, for knowing that the source is available to you, for knowing that you are available to, this is the king of the fire. Fire is the source of creation. It is one of the elements. So you knowing that you own it, and it's about your body. So the by fire, it's like everything that's lit up. It's also your body. So you have to understand that the body is in connection with the source, and healing can manifest through you. If you feel it in your subconscious, if you feel that you are a person who is born to do all this stuff, you're allowed to be vulnerable. Look at this card. Even this, whatever is wrong in your life is basically a calling from heart. Sometimes people who cannot actually tell what's wrong with them or what they want, take up a very ugly face in our life, and that's just desperate ways to ask for love. And vulnerability is why in your case, because someone has been so nasty, you're not able to be vulnerable to your environment, because you feel that something of that nature will happen where you'll have to again handle some intense energy that you're not ready for, which is not the case here, because this is all about you. This is not about the person from the past, not about person from the future either. Do not project your past on your future. Understand that the Empress reverse is here telling you about take care of yourself. You are out there in the world, do things for yourself, take care of yourself, create your own happiness, share it. You're free. Empress is queen of the queens. If there is a show that you have to put up, at least make it the king. So, like, this is a strong lesson in turning inwards, in knowing how things are happening from within and nobody else outside is making them happen. And when we actually believe in ourselves, that's when we are able to produce the results that we want to. And if you have made so far into this reading, let me assure you, you'll be able to break these patterns. They are not going, if you have made this far, these are endings, okay? These are endings. These things are coming to an end. Whatever your past is about, it will dissolve itself if you allow yourself to if you allow the universe to let this activation happen in you, and through you let others heal. That's how you heal yourself. You have to enter some higher service. You have to enter some higher service. You have to understand what is like purity of soul, purity of, untapped resources within you are calling out on you. That's how I can put it. and if you abandon them, you abandon life. So bring yourself up together, show up. You have everything. Ooh, this reading is like, can I just pull one good, happy affirmation card? Let's see what kind of affirmation can help pile one in this time. What affirmation can pile one use to activate the heart chakra that has been invited? Contentment. Contentment lives only in the hearts of those who are grateful. Attract grace into your life by being grateful in both good times and difficult times. So, at the core of our being lies our full potential, namely that each of us is a perfect part of divine. By living in this awareness, we begin to realize that if we simply try our best to serve, we will live in greatness. These are very confirmatory messages. I like when I have messages like that. It is asking you to receive by being content with what you receive, accepting what you have, and then you'll be able to serve, because you will have that potential. So tap into your full potential, releasing the bad habits, making room for good things to happen is very much going to help you. Just allow this awakening, allow this understanding of body, mind, and how they function together in your life. Like, allow this. Don't think upon things which are meant to be experienced. And when you have experienced them, ask your subconscious which is the safest spot from where your cues to your happiness, your fulfillment will happen. So allow that part to talk through you. Like those untapped resources in you, which you kind of lose in the trickery that you play in the world, which is not required. You can plan ahead of you. Okay, it's done. Not everything is about everything. I don't know how it will make sense to you, but that's how it shows here. Trust the inner light, trust your inner voice. And yeah, so even technology, like this is clairaudience, like you are listening something which is available to you through some network. So this is your ability to be able to hear. This is clairaudience. If I was doing this without the help of technology, if I was sending you some messages, this would have been a psychic experience. But guess what, this is technology. That's how simply things are available to us in life as miracles. If we can see past our shadow self, or things which draw us down, if we can like look past that and become more vulnerable. I'm twisting words now. I think I'll just wrap this reading up, and I'll catch you in the next one, Pylon. It's been a long reading for you. Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. After my experience with Pile 1, I'm going to call these readings the inner world and outer world readings, because that's how it showed up in the last pile. I feel for you, I'm going to follow the same format in this one also, which is I will pull two cards. One, what is happening within you, and one, what is happening outside of you, and how aligned they are. This is going to be your reading. You have the 8 of Swords and the Hangman. So inside you feel mentally stuck. Outside in situation also you feel stuck. I won't lie, this is a devil. This is like you having to, and I, without even going into this reading, I know nothing physically is happening wrong with you. You are stuck in a spiritual realm. Hangman is your etheric self. This is the traitor. The traitor in you. You are actually giving that punishment, giving yourself that punishment to be stuck. You're doing it in the outside. Though this has a lot of infinity, I feel that you find yourself stuck in patterns where you feel there is a loop and things happen only according to that loop, and there is no way that you can actually come out of the situation. Like you feel, you have your logic to know that you are going to stay stuck. Like in your outer world, at least you have this logic. In your inside world, definitely you are making the logic happen. You are punishing the feminine in you, punishing your ability to think. I don't know why you're doing this, but that's what you're doing. You are, because you can think, so you will think the worst scenarios, and you're doing this to yourself. Whoa, let's not do that. Let's shift that. Um, you get the Three of Wands, you get the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wheels the reverse. Judgment, the Fool, and the Two of Wands. So I feel that as a child, or maybe even now, some part of you wants to be able to be free, to fly, to trust, to plan, all those things. But within you, you have, you feel a bit old. You feel people trick you. You could be dealing with someone who, puts up a beautiful face, but everything is like broken in their life. Nothing functions. Whoever is doing, yeah, this is sad state. I get that, but sometimes people do it as a court case. You have to understand what your truth is has nothing to do with court case stuff. Your truth is the judgment. You already know stuff. You know things where, like in your outside, you will only manifest that much wealth as much as needed for you. You're not someone who's greedy. So you want that allowance in life to be able to trust, to be able to meet that kind of people who are your soulmate, your soul family. You want life to function like that. So whoever you're meeting on the vibration same as you. You're meeting on vibration which you are showing to yourself as fine. You are literally tricking yourself. This has to. Okay, so when is this new cycle going to start? When is this new cycle of understanding freedom and understanding rationality both will merge with the Empress? So, wait for completion. When is this? Okay, this is completion like. Choose your thoughts, celebrate what you chosen, and you will reach. Oh my god, your prediction is amazing over here. So just be the giver, just be the person who is giving into the situation, be that person who is not afraid from things, ground yourself. Basically put your feet down, understand what you are defending even within yourself. Don't think thoughts that make you feel overwhelmed. Like choose your thoughts, choose what you choose to do with your body, like make it an active choice, and your future is like going to be amazing. This Ten of Cups is like realizing your dreams. And this reading though reminds me of, this is what pile 1 wanted. So if you're coming here from pile 1, your time is going to change. You just need this reading to like shift that paradigm. And I feel it is happening as we are talking. So you will be moving into a state where you're receiving more from the universe, because you have transformed from this, from putting yourself in situation where you're not putting yourself first. This will be understanding what is the Empress. So let me pull a card for what is the Empress in this person's life. What is the Empress in this person's life? What is the message this Empress, if this Empress is outside of you, this can be a female figure that you really admire, or this can be a female person in your life, or this can be a person who is expansive, and has a clear judgment, is free. All these archetypes, whoever fulfills, is the Empress in your life. This can be inside or outside of you. It shows up in your reading as it is outside of you. So whatever you admire, what is the message? Why are you carrying this? Why do you want to be this person? Deep Blue Dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. So you are a light worker. You are born to follow the light, though you may feel attracted to things which are dark in nature. I mean, going by the color of this dragon, you probably, it's like you're someone who cancels the distance between the light and the dark. You just are just, okay? And that justice is but for even to make that justice happen, you have to clear your pathway. You have to be able to, have that clear expression. So because this empress in your life is about expressing yourself freely, you are this empress is in your life. White gold dragon from Lyra connects you to the highest Christ light. Develop your causal chakra. Breathe in ninth dimensional light. Breathe in ninth dimensional light. This is about you knowing your purpose. This is about knowing the purpose of taking this life. The judgment is here. There's some kind of spiritual awakening in your life which has recently happened through your outside world circumstances. This has happened, you starting a new cycle and finally falling into this. This can be you trying to, like, you're thinking that how to go outside, how to escape this. You found some route and you're following it by being the empress, and you're assured in this reading that you will achieve what you are expecting right now. Let this transformation go through you, let you realize what was the true stuff. Yeah, this is like a perfect balance of heaven and earth, and you are representing that. Okay, so if you feel you're being like old or new age, if you feel any of those extremes that you don't fit in because you are too ahead of your time or you are too past in time, it's not on you. You have to let it go. Surrender to the divine. Confidence is your key to success. So I feel that you are going to be some kind of a talker, or you are a talker. A lot of things depend in your life on the way you talk things out. So you need to understand that, let those things not replay in your head again and again, and you have that confidence. You are able to surrender, like, whatever happens, I know who I am. I know that great things are possible for me. I'm striving for them. I'm thriving in the same, and I'm going to create what I have to create. This new cycle that you want to create will happen as the 10 of cups, as you finish the old ones. On this side, I just feel there is a lot of release that you need to do. You're already at that 10, so there are responsibilities that you're doing. You kind of like need to put some celebration into your present day life, and that will help you release this comparison within yourself. If you feel that you're always comparing yourself with others, or others are comparing you, whatever it may be, like, if you feel, yeah, there can be someone who feels that they are old, for they just feel old maybe. So if someone feels like they have to work a lot for to have something in life, that what needs to, like, go. Pure love. Bhakti is the motivation to please the Supreme Beloved. Through loving service, all material and spiritual goals should begin and end with pure love of the Supreme. Living consciously. Many people go through life solely on the shores of life and death, building castles of worldly accomplishments in the sand of material existence. But at the dusk of life, the rising ocean of time will wash everything away. For a truly lasting legacy, live a life grounded in mindful intention and love. Ooh, spiritual awakening all the way. This is just talking about becoming more light, becoming lighter, becoming confident, becoming, showing up as the Empress. Empress is the most divine female persona of the tarot, one of the most. And I feel that it's all about that angelic light that you radiate, that you now need to own. And yeah, that's what is your awakening. And for that, you have to let go of everything that involves thinking badly of yourself, thinking low of yourself. So saying goodbye to that, releasing your bad habits of not trusting or whatever. You have to trust your hopes and dreams. So this is what I have for you in this reading, pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for you, pile 3. Let's see what's up with pile 3. So, in my past two readings, I have come to realize this is inner world and outer world. So, intensity and fighting. So, both are pages here. You are a funny one. Like, okay. I'll start talking better. I feel that you have faces, like within. Like some you show outside as you're completely in control of the situation, you're fighting this out, you're being clear, you're clearing stuff. Inside you're being continuously drawn to this one thing that you want. You probably know or you do not know what you want, but this is like some projection. Like you put game for others to understand you. You put games, like you can put up a face, you can show like within you're loyal to something and you want to create that, but outside you're fighting. So what is the I feel there can be a feeling of misalignment in terms of, am I actually going with the flow, am I actually like fine, like what is it? But I feel this is just a phase in your life. So you are checking out though. You're very, I don't know if you know this, but you are very steady. You understand overall how things work and you are planning rightly about things. What you're not doing though is you are not letting your emotions flow. You're keeping your emotions to yourself for some reason. For you're reserving your love for someone and you're not letting yourself flow, be in the flow of it. And that is okay, that is like definitely this reading is pulling me in two different directions. Someone is pulled in two different directions, and someone has to understand that you show up as someone who is not very sharing. You do not share things more outside of you. You are keeping things to yourself. You are in terms of whatever trueness you receive, whatever enlightenment you receive, you do not share it. You can be someone who's in a spiritual closet, like you do not show your spirituality enough, and it has come to the fact that your emotions have started showing up in your spirituality. So there is like really something you have to do about it, and you're doing it in a way that you are taking up this feeling of, I'll finish what I have started. You're planning on it internally. You want to shift this, whatever this is. You want to shift this. You want to like align more, and that thing is doing its thing. Of course, like you just putting it in the universe can help you regain confidence at the thing that you're creating for yourself and know what you're exactly creating. Choose peace in your daily dealings. Like choose peace. Like do not handle things with a sense of gratitude, with a sense of maturity. Like you have to understand that it's always beneficial to choose peace in any given situation. If you do not know what is the end of it, if you depend on something or someone's analyzation, there is not, understand other people's perspective, understand that they might be saying things and you do not need to judge them on that. It can just be, you need to choose peace. And that's that. So what message, what more, what kind of like spiritual state this person is in? What is represent a perfect balance of heaven and earth and air. Dragon, stay balanced, ground your vision, manifest your hopes and dreams. I feel that this is you. Inside of within yourself, you can trust. You can trust that whatever you want to create is very divinely protected. You are working on that thing. You're meditating. You're giving yourself the time to reflect upon things, and undergo this shift. And within yourself, I feel that you have that strength of trust. Outside of you is the Conion's pink dragon, brings firm love and resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for divine around you. This is the most beautiful card of this deck, I must say. Whenever this comes out, I'm like, this is goddess like, this is goddess like, yes. It is Kuan Yin's pink dragon. I feel this is about receiving love as well. In the outside world, there are opportunities where you can receive love from. So, you choosing peace about the fact that even if you feel that you do not deserve this because this is better than who you are, you still have to know that you do. You do deserve this. There is some inner capacity that you have to, digest this, have it to yourselves. You can do that, and you can do it by choosing peace, by choosing, by releasing all this extra burdens, or always trying to have that right comeback, like release all those. Even if you keep quiet, even if you just like refrain back from speaking for some time, I feel you will understand how you are observing that your inner and outer space are in different spaces, but you are exactly at the same space and the pace. Like you have, you are, your light is like kind of getting ripened. Okay, so you are protected, know that. And it's time when you can uplift others in some way. Know your power like that. You can help others, you can uplift them, you can enjoy your freedom. Yes, you have that freedom on you to refrain back from talking to others, from minimizing or maximizing your communication. It all depends on you. You have to nothing is yet set in stone. This is such a good card to have. Like, spirit is literally like telling you that you're good enough, you're holding things fine, go on, things will shift. As much as you respect yourself, as much as you let the good in you shine through, the bright in you shine through, whatever is your full persona, where you are giving and receiving love in right balance. Whoa, good reading. I mean, this is such a affirming reading about you being on the right path. And however it may look like that you are in, like, you're being pulled in two different directions. If whatever you may feel, it's not completely true. It's you know within that you can just choose your both the selves and reside in knowing that contradictions are only a way to relate. So you don't need to worry, you don't need to like hold to some conclusion and be like, why are they contradicting? It's okay, they are. Like, that kind of understanding is what is happening in you, and you're being asked to like take it forward, complete what you have started, and you will, because nothing is yet set in stone, so you can make anything out of it. You just choose peace for now. Choose to stay peaceful, stay grounded, staying like knowing what to focus on, releasing the burdens. Attunement. Living with wisdom means ensuring that one's thoughts, words, and deeds are attuned to the true self within the body. One more card. Contemplating karma. Contemplating one's karma is not meant to engender sadness or guilt. It is meant to inspire emotional and spiritual growth through wise and compassionate choices. Emotional growth is what you will see in your outside environment when you're able to know that you are not what you think or this body. You're more than that. So, a beautiful reading, a very like purifying reading in my understanding. And yeah, I hope it resonates in your case and manifest as it has shown up here. Let me pull how it's gonna manifest in your life. I did not pull a final tarot for you. Wow. Get the change, you get the source, the traveling, and the stress, and the master. So the trust the master, trust the Mastercard, this is after the judgment. This is your way. You know your way. Okay, you realized it when this change happened. You realized what was the way. You got in connection with the source. So when the source amplifies its energy, don't feel stressed. Don't feel like you have. It's okay. You can be defensive, but like use the Mastercard. Still, it's still valid. Okay, trust your choices. What you want can happen. So yes, this is what I have for you, file number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.